Hello everybody, I'm William of IW Studios. Before we start off with the rant, I wanted to, sort of start off with a more positive note, with the, recently reaching 400 subscribers. It's, a big deal to me. I really appreciate everybody who has subscribed to me in the past 4 years. My channel sort of has, doubled in the past 18 months, and, I can't stress just how grateful I am for everybody who subscribes. It happened quite sort of suddenly, really. I was looking on, I saw on my notifications on YouTube that I had gained another subscriber, and I realised I'd gained a few subscribers recently, so I just thought, well, I'm going to check my channel just to see how many subscribers I've got, because I must be close to 400, and it was, well over 400 subscribers. I was like, oh, great, well, this has come out of nowhere, but it's really great. I really appreciate it. And now let's get to the serious stuff. So if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram at all, you're probably aware that episode 7 of the World of Brick Films podcast with Fallen Creature was recently blocked worldwide by a company called ShoPro. Basically, in the video, Fallen Creature mentions Pokemon as being an inspiration to him in his animation style, and because of that, I actually used the intro of Pokemon. Because of this, ShoPro, which seems to be, they've taken over quite a lot of stuff. They now own, Pokemon. They own Nintendo, all this kind of stuff. They're kind of, as I found out recently, quite notorious for taking down any video which uses their content, regardless of if it's fair use or whatever. For they care, it makes no difference if you're doing something in this context or if you're uploading entire seasons of Pokemon. It makes no difference to them. And this is kind of one of the sort of things I feel very strongly about, because it's not like, in the past when things like Dancing in the Street was blocked, that you can't really argue as being fair use, because it's not, basically with that kind of thing, it was kind of my fault for not really looking at the kind of the YouTube policies for using music beforehand, and had I known, I probably would have done it, but I can't argue it's my most popular video and it's back up now. But with that kind of thing, I feel like the copyright the owners of the copyright have all the right to block it if they feel they want to. It's not something I necessarily agree with, but they're not doing anything wrong, essentially. This kind of thing I feel very strongly about, though. This kind of thing is very, very different, because fair use is it's not something that can be automated, essentially, because it's kind of an ethical thing with fair use. It's not something which a robot is going to be able to understand. And so it's very much a case-by-case basis. Now, there's a lot of people which seem to not really understand how fair use works, like Nostalgia Critic, but we don't have to go into that. But this case, I feel like it definitely, what I did is not, it meets the, the rules of fair use. I don't break them at all. And essentially, we were talking specifically about the intro to Pokemon. It wasn't like they were talking about Pokemon as a series. It was specifically about the intro. So yeah, I was aware that ShoPro are notorious for taking down videos like this. So, but I wanted to give the benefit of the doubt, because I was aware that this was automated. If they actually looked at my case, maybe they would think differently. Even though I was aware they're probably not going to. I think it's I want to give them a chance. I want to give them a chance to do the right thing. So I did send them an email, I contacted them directly by email, basically saying that I believed that my use of the content met fair use, and that I wished for my claim to be removed from my video. And being aware that, with emails, people do generally kind of ignore emails, I wanted to kind of give them a deadline. I gave them 3 working days to respond to my claim, and if they didn't respond in that time, I was going to send them a following email, and guess what? They ignored me. So seeing as I didn't receive any response, I sent another email saying that if you don't respond to this one, then I believe I'm in the right, and I'm just going to dispute my claim. I gave them till the end of the month, and guess what? They didn't reply. So, this made me think, okay, then, obviously I'm in the right, I'm going to dispute my claim. Within 5 days, they reviewed my claim, and they rejected it. Yeah. So, yeah, this kind of thing really does annoy me. Partly, I'm not just angry about ShoPro, but obviously I am. I'm also really angry about, YouTube, because it is partly their fault too. The way that these claims work, it means it gives all the power to the companies, and to the content creators really have no power at all. Basically, when you dispute a claim, the claim is then to be reviewed by the people that gave you the claim in the first place. So, well, which side are they going to take? They're obviously going to take their side, aren't they? So yeah, it does annoy me a lot, because it does mean that I'm now going to have to re-upload the video again. And I'm going to make a big deal out of, taking that part of the video out, and I'm going to make sure I never use anything owned by ShoPro again. That's what it's going to be. But yeah, I don't think it's right. It does annoy me a lot, because I just don't think companies should have this, they shouldn't be able to abuse fair use. To me, not only is it a very different case to something like dancing in the street, but also to me, I feel personally, I don't know, the podcast means so much more to me than just like that kind of video. They don't get nearly the same amount of views. I'm lucky to get 200 views per episode. But, it's something that a decent amount of people do care about. It's something that I love doing. And, I spend a lot of my spare time really dedicating a lot of time to these podcasts. The prospect of, complimenting, Pokemon and talking about it in a positive way and how it inspired an animator to be where he is now, and removing that video because it uses that content, that kind of thing why? Like, what is it, how is removing that video, benefiting you in any way at all? We compliment you as a company, for something that you own. We're using it in a positive way. It's not like we're saying that, I don't know, it's a lot of crap, but we hate Pokemon or anything. And even then, it's fair use. It's commentary. We have the right to say what we want. But, yeah, it just annoys me, like, that they have this kind of power. And, I'm not pretending that I'm exposing them. People with hundreds of thousands of subscribers have reviewed, have talked about this kind of crap before. But that's the thing, that just makes it even worse. Like, YouTube just absolutely, they just don't care at all. They don't care that companies like ShoPro, and countless others like them, are abusing fair use. They just let it happen. And that kind of thing just really annoys me. They just, it's abuse of power on both ends. It's from YouTube and it's from ShoPro and all the other companies like it. And, yeah, I just don't think it's right, personally. Yeah, I'm going to have to re-upload the video, and, yeah, I just, I guess I've said all I can say, really. Essentially, I don't know. It's just not right. Things have to change. If it hasn't been made clear enough anyway, already by countless other YouTubers. With that aside, though, I really appreciate all the support that I get from my followers and people, my subscribers and other people that follow me. It means a lot, and I am going to continue making these podcasts because it's something that I love doing, and it's something that a decent amount of people do love as well. And it's it's not going to stop me at all. If anything, it makes me want to make more stuff, and I don't really know much to say and these kind of things. But yeah, I need to get this off my chest. I want to kind of make a point of saying this. But yeah. But thank you so much for watching the video and for caring enough about the podcast. It means a lot to me. There's another podcast on its way. We recorded actually a couple of weeks ago now with Real Force. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks I'll be able to release that video out there. So yeah, nothing's changing. We're we're keeping it up. You know, hopefully there's going to be a bit more content coming out this summer, as I've got some spare time from uni and all that. So yeah, expect to see some more stuff. I'm hoping to work on Ant-Man episode 6, you know, resume work on that. I'm terrible with promises. I can't say that it's going to be out this year. There's a big chance it might be. I'm hoping that I can get a lot of stuff done. If I can, you know, probably work on it, and you know, at least a decent amount of episode 6 has already been animated, so you know, I keep my hopes up. Hopefully it'll be released this year. And also as well, there's a top secret project I'm working on, which I can't really go into too much details, but not much work has been done so far. We're very much in the like pre-production stage of it, but there are some quite big names attached to it. Hoping to start work on that fairly soon as well. So yeah, thank you for watching my update and rant video. You know, I don't generally like to do this kind of stuff, but some things have to be said, basically. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.